by removing your glasses and wig and throwing them at Groovy. You broke the rule against violence. You removed your microphone and flung it away like it was nothing.
You are hereby disqualified.
You are hereby immediately disqualified.
Hey! So I know I'm not the only one who still hasn't gotten over Beauty's impromptu disqualification. Although it was quite expected, I saw it coming, I predicted it on my video, I talked about it, I explained how it all goes against the rules of Biggie's house and against the rules of the game in general. And we saw it happen right before our eyes. We saw the reality of it all happen right before our eyes. And guys, it was quite shocking. I mean, talking about it, thinking about it, expecting it is quite different from seeing the reality of it all, you know, unfold right before your eyes. And so it's still leaving that, you know, shocking after effect of the whole episode on me. I don't know about you. And quite frankly, I've been racking my brains all evening trying to figure out why a young, fresh, promising young woman that has got a lot of massive achievement. I'm not just talking about on the local level, but also on the international level. A promising young woman that has got such huge achievement. Why would such a woman like that come on a show like Big Brother Naija and then sell herself in the most negative way ever? I mean, the narrative about Beauty now, before anybody will think about anything else, the first thing people will think about is, oh, she was disqualified because of a man. That is the first thing people will talk about. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around why a young, beautiful ex-beauty queen that tags herself to be beauty with brains, you know, why would she come on a show like this and then by her own hands create such a negative, uninspiring narrative about herself?
Violent behavior and damage to Big Brother's property. You are hereby issued a double strike.
Hey! Anyways, I've thought about it. I came up with so many different scenarios that could have prompted Beauty to put herself in this situation. On this video, I'm going to go ahead and talk about them in details. So please, whatever your thoughts are, just go ahead and share with us in the comment section below, because I would really love to hear from all of you. All right. Now, all of that said, let me first of all welcome all of you officially back to my YouTube channel. You are welcome back. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the T. All right. If you are new on this channel, thank you so much for coming through. And please do not leave. Do not go anywhere even. But please, if you must, don't forget to do exactly what you see on your screen. Subscribe, turn on post notification, especially if you are looking for that space where you can express yourself, share your thoughts, and also get the most detailed, factual, accurate analysis of reality TV shows, movies, and trending social topics. This is the right space for you to be, all right? Now, all of that said, let's quickly get into this video proper. Talking about Beauty's disqualification, guys, the first thought that came to my mind was, could this be a strategy? Could it be a strategy to be associated with a first-time occurrence of something? Because, guys, there are a lot of people out there that get the kick out of being the first person ever to have made something happen, to have done something happen. They want to have their name go down, you know, in the line of history that, oh yeah, in the history of this thing, blah, 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 this person was the first person ever to have made this happen, blah, blah, blah. There are people like that. And speaking of popularity, guys, you will agree with me that in 2 different seasons of Big Brother Naija, the concept and the reality of disqualification for 2 different housemates has had a massive impact in their lives, in their career path. Until today, they are still reaping the fruit of that reality that they had to pass through in Biggie's house. Yes, I'm talking about Tasha from the Pepper Them Gang season and Erica from the lockdown season. Those 2 housemates, they were disqualified, but they were heavily celebrated. Yes, they were heavily celebrated, they were compensated, they were idolized, because in this here society that we live in, there is that section of people that really celebrate bad behavior. Yeah, There's that section of the society that actually admire people that do the things that the likes of these women do. They call them strong women. They call them women who know themselves. They call them women who live their truth. They call them women who are real. You see that realness part? That's the part that actually kills me the most. They call them women who are real. They call them women that are very, very raw. That are very, very vocal. Women who are very, very in touch and in tune with their emotions. Women who do not hold back. That is what they call those people. So when Beauty was disqualified, before she was even disqualified yesterday, guys, the first time she caught a strike, I was watching out for this girl. And I saw her attitude in the house all through the week. And something in my brain was telling me, this girl is going to go home very soon. Because she was not acting remorseful at all. She was not acting remorseful. And even the Saturday night that she had that explosive, altercation with everybody, you could tell that this girl, I don't know, I don't want to blame everything on the alcohol, as people would say, no, but you could tell that this girl, she was very much aware of what she was doing.
Big brother, just so you know.
I said quiet.
I was in between two people the other day. They hit me. They hit me. Go and replay that tape.
No wahala.
Do not put any strike.
No problem.
She was looking at the cameras. She was speaking directly at Big Brother, to Big Brother, at Big Brother. Yeah, and when I say she was speaking at Big Brother, she was being rude to Big Brother, and she was dragging Big Brother for not checking out the attitude of a fellow housemate towards her. She was saying all manner of things. And she was saying that, you think because I have a strike, I will not go ahead to express myself? You think because I have a strike, I'm going to go ahead and crawl and beg? Guys, she was saying all of those things. And if we want to call a spade, guys, to be very honest, I know for a fact that different individuals, they handle their alcohol intake differently. Yes, no two persons can have the same behavior. No two persons can actually display the same level of madness when they're intoxicated with alcohol. I'm fully aware of that. But with Beauty, guys, I watched the way she was acting and overreacting, and it felt as though it was a mix of both. Partially a bit of tipsiness and partially the need to do what she has in mind to do. And that was why I was thinking, okay, could this be a strategy? It felt as though she already knew what she wanted to achieve by the end of week 2. It felt as though she already had what she wanted to do in mind, and so she just needed a bit of alcohol to give her the courage, to give her the guts to pull it off. And she sure did pull it off, guys. Another thing that's making me think this way is because of how heavily Doyin had defended Beauty against her fellow level 1 housemates. I mean, she had vehemently defended Beauty's honor. According to most of the things she said, if you meet Beauty outside, Beauty is a sweet girl. Beauty would never fight over a man. Beauty would never fight over anything or anybody because she's a boss on her own. She's a big woman on her own. So putting 2 and 2 together, guys, I was wondering, okay, could it be that she has the big woman status, as Doyin calls it, and then all she just needs is just a bit of more popularity? Yes. And guys, the thing about disqualification with these ladies that I've actually mentioned from the history of Big Brother Naija seasons, is that they all, not all of them have one thing in common, right? But with Beauty and Erica, they have one thing in common. There's a man involved, or men involved, I don't know, but for Beauty, there's a man involved. Yes. So it's not going to come across as she was really hurt by this guy and she wants to really express how deeply hurt she was, and that was why she overreacted. Every human being has a tendency to lose their mind when they are hurt by someone that they really love and hold in high esteem. Guys, that is also part of it. So that was just me thinking aloud, and I'll still call the question out again. Could it be a strategy? What do you think? Is she just naturally self-destructive? Guys, I mean, I'm saying this from a place of concern, not from a place of pettiness or anything. But from a place of concern, because most times, some people who are self-destructive, right, they do not think before they act. Some of them, they actually think. Some of them are actually very, very calculative. They calculate, they know the end result of their, uncoordinated actions, but they still go ahead to do it because they want to buy pity from people. So they feel like the only way to get that kind of attention is if they are self-destructive, so that they can get the sympathy of people. Could it be that that is what Beauty was gunning for? Guys, I checked out her countenance, right? While she was going through her whole charades, the whole chaos of it all that night. I checked it out. There was no form of remorse at all. Big Brother had warned her to put on her mic, and then she was acting flippantly like, oh, who can put this thing? I can't even put it self. Who can help me? I can't even put this thing self. And she was really yapping her mouth and saying all manner of derogatory things against Big Brother, against her fellow housemates. And I was wondering like, okay, girl, what exactly is your point? What exactly is your agenda? And then even the next day, Sunday, even though she had apologized to Groovy, you could still tell that she was just going about her daily business. And she was wearing her PJ, knowing fully well that that same Sunday, yesterday, was going to be the day of reckoning between herself and Big Brother. So why did she not dress up, shower, have a bath, prepare herself, and wait for the Sunday live eviction show? No, but instead, she continued wearing the same pajamas that she wore, you know, all through the night till the morning. It was as though she was prepared for what was to come. It was as though she was ready to destroy her entire career, finally. And then the verdict was given. Even when Big Brother was reading out her crimes, you know, all the rules that she had broken, she was smiling. And I couldn't really tell if she was smiling sheepishly out of shame, or if she was smiling out of the sense of, oh yes, finally I have achieved what I came here to achieve. But she was smiling. And that smile, guys, honestly, in my mind, it was very, very mischievous to me. So she was smiling, and then even when her judgment was read by Big Brother, she gladly took a walk. It was like, woof, finally, I'm done. Yeah, I have done what I came here to do. Hallelujah, home I come. You know, so the way she just left. I'm like, does this girl actually realize that she has just been disqualified? Like, disqualified. The first time in the history of Big Brother Naija that a housemate would receive a strike in the first week, receive a double strike in the second week, yeah, and then get evicted before the first, no, get disqualified before the first eviction of the season happens. That was exactly the record that Beauty has successfully stamped in the Hall of Fame or in the Hall of whatever in the history of Big Brother Naija. It's not even funny at all, guys. It's funny, but it's not funny. Another line of thought I had was, could it be the shame of having let herself loose with a guy she only just met in a matter of days in Biggie's house? Could it be the shame of it all that made her overreact? Another line of thought I had was, could she really be struggling with some inner demons that she had to, you know, use alcohol to aid her self-expression, that now finally led her into, you know, self-destruction of her image, of her brand on an international platform? Could that be another issue? Could it be that she actually has some real mental health issues that she has been, you know, suppressing for a while, and then all of a sudden she finds herself in a confined space and boom, everything explodes? Because guys, that's the reality of things that you actually suppress. When you suppress things too much, what happens is they gain so much pressure that the moment there's a little opening for them to breathe, for that thing to breathe, it erupts, it explodes automatically. So could it be that these are other issues that Beauty is actually dealing with? And then everything festered for so long, and then boom, on an international platform, it explodes. In the light of all of these thoughts that I have, my personal opinion is that Beauty needs a professional. She needs to have a lot of conversations, not just one, but a lot of conversations with a professional therapist. Yes, she needs to have those conversations, because I feel like there's still a lot more from where all of that rage is coming from. There's still a lot more bottled up inside. You see that place where all of that madness is coming from? There's still a lot more that's suppressed. So she needs a professional to have a conversation with, right? To purgate her emotions. I don't think Beauty is done, guys. I don't think she's done. I feel like there's still more that is yet to be unleashed. So she needs quick help. She needs quick attention. She needs to talk. She needs to voice it all out. Whether it's a strategy, whether it's a script, whatever it is, guys, she needs a professional. Because at this point, maybe what she doesn't really realize is that this news of her disqualification and the reasons behind her disqualification, guys, has gone I don't want to say global, but it's now on an international scale. The news is not just, flying around in Nigeria. It's gone viral, right? And being an ex-beauty queen, there's a lot of expectations of her. Her brand is a brand of peace, just by virtue of being an ex-beauty queen. So whatever she has done right now, she has fully displayed herself, to be fake, to be a hoax, if that's what they call it, to be fake, and to be a pressing of violence, and not really a pressing of peace. So everything I've said on this video, guys, this is just me really, really thinking out loud. I'm just really racking my brains, and just go ahead and share with me your own thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you all on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Big Brother Naija. Have an amazing day. Bye.